All right, this is Jack Bauer on the Jack Bauer YouTube channel. Everybody needs to pay attention to this one. This affects everybody out there, because here in the U.S., the FCC plans net neutrality repeal. The end of the days, basically, for Kodi, Terrarium, Netflix, APKs, and so on. What does this mean with the net restrictions here, what they want to do? For example, like Comcast. Comcast was caught, and before this, in blocking something as simple as Netflix, because on their biggest provider here in the United States, they control the stream when you're buying their Comcast internet, and they do not want you to have access to Netflix. So what they were doing is Comcast draws customer ear by putting Netflix on a meter. Stop Comcast from blocking Netflix. Okay, that's just one example, because the deal is these guys here want to become like sort of like the UK. List of websites that your internet providers, your big guys, can block more and more again, right? The binging sites, UK ban list. You can't get a lot of Sky Sports, top torrents, UK piracy block list expands to 1, 2, 3 movies. Whatever they feel like they can block. That's the big issue, what everybody's talking about here. So the net neutrality explained. Basically, after signaling that in would it be for months, the U.S. Federal Communications, that is here, guys, the FCC, that is the god of the communication, revealed its plan to dismantle regulations that ensure equal access to the internet, a concept known as net neutrality. The regulations classify broadband access telecommunications service subjects to common carrier provisions, internet service providers from discriminating as how broadband is used. They call it discrimination because, long story short, is as you read more about this, it gives the power and all of the software companies are out there, from the technology companies among AirNet, Google, parent companies, Amazon, Dropbox, Facebook, Microsoft, Netflix, Twitter, Snap, Spotify have made their disagreement with the position, because somebody, for example, like another service provider, maybe it's AT&T or Sky or Comcast again, they determine what you can and can't see, what you can't use. They can block everything out with regards to Netflix, Kodi, Terrarium. They can make it much more difficult because they control this by controlling it. Verizon, that's another big provider, are hugely behind this because they want control. They want to tell you what to do and what you can't see. So the net neutrality is being explained. The backlash is building over a plan to gut the net. Okay, it is crazy. The FCC plans the repeal. They want to get rid of this thing. So what ending neutrality means, and for you on your online, they're going to overturn this Obama plan that actually was actually a pretty decent one, because it takes the control out of the large players. So what you're going to have to do is write your congressman, write your alderman. The FCC is bent on killing this, which will affect everything that you watch on your online, and especially things like maybe you have gone to cable cutting, maybe you got Sling TV, for example, okay? There is no way that Comcast is going to let you continue on with, say, your Sling TV. Once they have control, they're going to come after this, just like they did Netflix and HBO, and throttle your internet here, because nowhere can they offer this type of price on your cable. Or maybe you have something called Hulu Live TV. I'm just showing you some of these examples and what it means and how it's going to affect, because your big players out there want to eliminate these apps. Okay, they want to eliminate these things. They want to control it all. So the big guys will tell you what to do. How about maybe you guys have something like Direct TV Now? Do you think the internet provider is going to let you, outside of their internet provider, stream online instead of going back to Comcast? See, Direct TV Now, that's another live TV app. So that's another deal here for anybody that's there we go. Celebrate your first month with 60 channels for $10. And then you have, of course, the guys who want to control it all. They've been boycotting. I mean, they've been going to Congress. They've been trying to get this deal signed because here is a deal with Xfinity, for example, Comcast. If they control the web, they can basically, what happens is they get you into a deal, internet and TV, $84.99 a month, a 2-year agreement, and you're back into all of the contracts and penalties that you can't get out of. Otherwise, they will come get you. Very high price, and then this price doubles, of course, on the second year, because of which the 2-year agreement that they'll catch you on will definitely get you upside down with the rental equipment and everything that you got to have. How about that, okay? I'm just typing in some major stuff, anything, right? So with regards to some of this nonsense, what you want to be aware of here is Comcast blocking Netflix. You're going to want to pay attention, especially to what this means here with the net neutrality that's going on. Get yourself, to your local congressman, FCC. There it is. It's number 1. Okay. People are angry about this, as you can see. This is a huge deal. So everybody pay attention out there, especially if you want to keep things going with regards to like your Kodi, Terrarium, Netflix, APKs, all the live stuff I just showed you. So be careful out there. This is what we want to spread. Right, your congressman, you don't want this to happen. You got to vote no. Otherwise, you're going to become really under the microscope like the UK. All right, this is just Jack Bauer bringing to you the latest information to protect your internet freedom. All right, guys, go out there and fight.